Brothers and sisters, this article actually came out early this year, in fact. But I'm going to go ahead and read it because I think it has a lot of potential implications down the line for us melanated folks. This comes from Kiamsha.com. Melanin is worth $428 a gram. This is your melanin value update for the year 2019. Melanin, the aromatic biopolymer and organic semiconductor found throughout the living kingdom, is currently worth $428 a gram. Gold is today worth $41.39. That means melanin is worth over $380 a gram more than gold. Though the melanin being sold is extracted from the ink of the Sepia officinalis, the common cuttlefish, chemically it is the model for all eumelanin or true melanin. Basically it's the it's virtually identical to people who are dark-skinned, black people basically. Melanogenesis is a name for the multi-stage chemical process where the amino acids tyrosine becomes oxygenated in the presence of the enzyme tyrosinase. I know I'm jacking that up. That process occurs in cells known as melanocytes. Melanocytes are in human skin just as in the common cuttlefish and the choroid coat of mammalian eyes where melanin was first observed. At this point, it has been nearly 5 years since we first observed melanin to be worth more than gold. That observation came about due to the wisdom and insights of Baba Tariq Adanu. We are grateful to him for having inquired, how much is that compared to coltan? He was responding to us, informing him melanin was worth $353 a gram in March 2014. So it's been going up. They've been observing this for 5 years, y'all, and the price of melanin has actually been going up. We arrived at the notion melanin is a chemical, and as a chemical must have a dollar value, while reflecting on the first annual sacred libation ceremony, paying tribute to the 148 African American women who were lynched in America. Alright, and this is, of course, the chemical markers and all that other stuff. The Odu scale has been named in Baba Adunu's honor to recognize the role he played in bringing about what he referred to as the era when all the generations of humanity can be called blessed. It is not so much a matter of melanin being worth more than gold, which is at issue. More so, the dollar value of melanin lets us know there is a disconnect between the way people who have produced over 300,000 scholarly articles involving melanin think and the facts. None of those articles contemplate the fact melanin is worth more than gold, silver, platinum, palladium, rhodium, and coltan combined. And this is the actual the scale here that shows us their value. You see, bronze isn't even worth a penny per gram. Silver's worth 15 cents a gram. Coltan $1.02 a gram. Palladium $52 a gram. Gold $53 a gram. I'm sorry, platinum, not palladium. Palladium is $58.33 a gram, and melanin is worth $353 per gram. Now, this was, of course, this is out of date. It's actually worth a lot more. It's closer to like $450 a gram. The inability to reflect upon the social and psychological implications of melanin's dollar value remains to be examined. At present, we can only state it seems we are in a new era, as mentioned earlier. This is the era when righteousness is mightier than sin. It is also clear might is only selfishness and ought not win. Where it not so there be, okay, I'm gonna skip this is irrelevant, but you could see here throughout the 5 years that they've observed the price, the price of gold has been fluctuating, from 46 and then 47, then 41. The price of melanin, it's just been going up. It has not gone down. It started at 353. It's now at 428, and I suspect it's even higher now because this article is about 10 months old. Since we first observed melanin as worth more than gold, no conservative, no liberal, no person from any integrationist organization, no one in the media has openly spoken on the topic of melanin being worth more than gold. The lack of any acknowledgement in the time that has transpired indicates a spinelessness among those who are in the public eye. No, I gotta disagree with that point. This isn't spinelessness. They know this. If you know this, it's a good bet they do. They are just as good at detective hunting as we are in the black community. But the thing is, our mainstream media is controlled by primarily white males. They do not want this information out there. They do not want us to know our worth. This is where I gotta disagree with them on that one. This is especially since a Twitter bomb was launched against black women in particular and black people in general. Okay, this is out of date here. The idea of melanin being worth more than gold, silver, platinum, palladium, rhodium, and coltan combined is both transgressive and subversive. It is transgressive in that it takes us cognitively and perceptually beyond conventional ideas while contradicting Western structured thought and behavior at the same time. It is subversive not because it represents an effort to overthrow the status quo. Its subversiveness comes through an adherence to scientifically verifiable truth and honesty. Modern society has no such standards. If it did, we would have heard about melanin's dollar value in the media by now. Yeah, we would have. But again, they've put out this notion that, you know, being light skinned or fair skinned, as they call it, is better than being dark skinned, and that's just not true. That's not true at all. Moreover, melanin being worth more than gold is contrarian. Most of the public has no idea of what melanin is, let alone that it is a chemical produced with effortless ease and having a value beyond what most would think possible for a substance repeatedly emphasized as being a mere pigment. Yeah, that's right. They don't want us to know our real worth. And after I read this article, it kind of made sense. I'd been hearing a lot of stories about the illegal organ trade and how people, mainly black women and children, were being napped up and harvested for their parts. Now I know why. Because we know that melanin is used for many different purposes, for cosmetics, for as well as for medical purposes, sorry, not medicinal purposes. So it kind of makes sense. I mean, why a lot of black women and children would be napped up and chopped up for their parts. It's sad, but unfortunately, that's what it's come to. But anyways, thank you for watching, listening, commenting, subscribing. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider becoming one. Have a good day, night, morning, evening, wherever you're at in this world. Peace and love always. Bye-bye.